Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the next round of the Efrl Truck Series Championship Playoffs. So currently, we got some guys messing around at Talladega. It's going to be a wild night tonight. High banks, lots of speed. We'll see how these guys do. I'm expecting long green flag runs. It's a 60 lap race. I'm guessing they can go about 20 laps on fuel. Have to have about 2 pit stops. For our point standings, we will go over those real quick here. Will Cloud currently in the lead with just a 1-point lead over Landon Lacey in second. Daniel Park in third with a 31-32. Josh Fox currently in fourth, our defending champion. He is at a 31-23, just 9 points back. We got Frank Hughes running in fifth with a 31-21, 2 points behind Josh Fox. Nick Fuller tied with Frank Hughes at a 31-21. Wayne Lowe and Dean DeMur are tied for seventh with a 31-17. Dominic Hughes coming in ninth with a 31-05. Zach Thornton dropped quite a bit. He's down to a 31-04. Donnie Bartlett with a 31-03. And Tyler Aspinall, the last driver, with a 30-33. Tyler's not been here for the last several weeks, and I don't expect to see him before the end of this season. Our team points, we have Dakfu Enterprises with a pretty commanding lead with a 18-16. Misfit Toys in second with a 70-50. Adara Esports with a 14-09. Far North Motorsports with a 13-71. Tyler Aspinall Racing with a 1266, Darnell Racing with a 1009, followed by Mooselander Motorsports, JTD Motorsports, Rutt and Hughes Incorporated in 9th, and then TriStar Motorsports in 10th. We've got our first car out on the track for qualifying at the famed high banks of Talladega. One of the tracks that they've put restrictor plates on. I do believe that was back in the late 80s that they added the restrictor plates because the drivers and the series felt like everything was just getting way too fast. I know at one point Richard Petty and a lot of the main drivers boycotted this track. Between the high speeds and the tires they were running, they felt it was unsafe. So they actually boycotted this race. I do believe it was 1969. We got Daniel Park, one of our championship contenders, out on the track currently. Daniel is one of the All the Dirt sponsored machines out there tonight. Always happy to have Daniel supporting our series and supporting our little station here that we do. I'd like to thank some new followers and subscribers. We got Jenna Law subscribed to us today, and we got Paul Brandt. John Bartlett always gives us a good like. Devin Smith is a new subscriber on YouTube. If you do want to chat with us tonight, just give a subscribe on YouTube. If you're on Facebook or Twitch, just give a like or a follow. Spread the word of the stream. We do racing 3 nights a week. We do the Cup Series Monday night, which I am a driver in. Tuesday night, we have our trucks. Thursday night, right now, we're kind of in our off season, but we're be coming back pretty soon for Dirty Thursdays. We're going to be running Pro late models with B modifieds. So it's a UMP modified with only about 75% motor and a little different handling on those machines. First lap in the books for Daniel Park. He is going to be parked number 4th on the leaderboard currently. We'll see if he's able to improve on his time on lap number 2. Will Cloud jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Brady Floyd right behind him. 1/100th of a second off. Park moves up a little bit, but he's still going to be 1/10 slower than our current pole sitter, Will Cloud. Last week's winner, Dean Demur, well, actually 2 weeks ago's race winner, is out on the track. We'll see what Dean puts down for his first lap, driving that number 41 Chevrolet Craftsman truck around the track. I do want to give a huge shout out to Dean Qualley for putting on this league. We've had some great fun. Lots of green flag racing, especially the last month. We're excited to see what the new season brings. We won't be racing trucks next season on Tuesday nights. We're going to be running late model stocks. We're going to have a rookie series and an advanced series running back to back. The winner of the rookie series will be invited to race with the pros that night. Otherwise, there won't be any crossover of drivers. Pros can't race with the rookies. It'll be a little more grassroots racing style. Dean Demers, first lap pretty slow, 57.20. Right down along that yellow line on the bottom of the track. Oh, a little bit of a blink from Dean. Oh, he ran out of time. Alright, sitting in P1, we got Will Cloud. Starting off P2, we got Brady Floyd. Inside of row number 2, Landon Lacey. Outside of him, Dominic Hughes. Teammate Justin Hughes is going to be starting in P number 5. Wayne Lowe in 6th. Inside row number 4, we got Matt Cochran. Outside of him, we got the 09, the All the Dirt Special of Daniel Park. Row number 5, we got Mr. Frank Hughes. Kyle Ingerfeld's going to be starting to the outside of him. Jesse Adams is going to be starting in 11th. Joe Darnell is starting in 12th. Starting in 13th, Dean Demur Jr. Zachary Thornton is going to roll off P14. Josh Fox in 15th. Nick Fuller in 16th. Drew Trader in 17th. 18th, the one, the only Mr. Dean Qualley from Canada. Starting in 19th, we got Dustin Carroll. In 20th, Neil Rutt III. And bringing up the back from Far North Motorsports, lone driver tonight, we've got the number 15 of Austin Green. "60 laps around this track tonight. 2.65 miles. Ambient temperature is 80 degrees. Track temperature 101. We could be getting a little greasy out there tonight. Tires might actually play a role with it that hot. We'll see how the first pit stops play out. Pace speed is 60 miles an hour. Pit road speed, I do believe tonight, is 55. It is a very long 2.5 miles when you're only driving at 60 miles an hour compared to race speed of getting close to 200. Who's everybody cheering for tonight? Are we pulling for Will Cloud? Are we pulling for the number 20, always up front, Brady Floyd? Landon Lacey. I do believe Landon Lacey's got the most wins so far this season. Or is there going to be a first-time race winner? Are we going to have Drew Trader up here? Neil Rutt, well, Neil Rutt's not a first-time winner in this series, but he hasn't won in quite some time. Will we see the 17 of Dean Qualley rise to the front of this field tonight? Pit stops are going to be a key part tonight. You got to make sure you come in with a group, hit your marks, do not speed. It'll be exciting to see what these boys are able to do tonight. You're pulling for the 17, Mr. Sparks? I like that idea. We've missed you lately, bud. Where you been? Alright, pace car is going to dip off. These guys are going to come through the tri-oval. For those of you not familiar with Talladega, the start-finish line is actually not in the tri-oval. It's well past it. And that distance can make a huge difference in who wins tonight. Alright, Jenna, we got cheering on number 4, Mr. Cochran. Right in the middle of your screen, driving that number 4 Bass Pro Shop truck. Oh, I get you there, bud. My last week has been crazy. My youngest son graduated Friday, party Saturday, and then I had to work at our local racetrack for Dirt Race Central, streaming for the last 2 days. Been a busy, busy boy. All right, Will Cloud. Ooh, we got cars down below the yellow line. You're going to see those guys drop to the back. You can't make a pass below the yellow line. If you do advance your position below the yellow line, you will be penalized. So we're seeing those trucks drop to the back. They don't want to be caught up in any of the early race shenanigans. Oh, that's right. Gotta love baseball, man. It was one of my favorite pastimes when I was a kid. Oh, we got another truck down below the yellow line off the throttle. That 03 truck of Justin Hughes. Got a little bit of a breakaway going on. We got these first 3 rows running side by side, and then we got a small gap before the rest of the field. Daniel Park doing the best he can to close that gap up to the 4 of Wayne Lowe. Zach Thornton trying that 3rd lane already. Be pretty interesting to see how that's going to play out for him. Going to need a little bit of a help. We got the 14 of Fuller up there. Kyle Lingerfeld running on the bottom line, right behind the 55 of Jesse Adams. Nuclear powered number 65 truck. These guys continue to battle side by side. Mr. Will Cloud continues to lead. Most of our drivers, it looks like they're running Chevrolets. We got 2 Fords in the top 10 and 2 Toyotas. All the rest are Chevrolets. Frank Hughes moves up in front of that 20 machine. Who do we got down on the apron here? Oh, the 93 of Dustin Carroll. Looks like he's falling back. That 20 truck off in no man's land right in the middle. Oh, tries to dip down. He almost got sideways as he made that left turn to fall in behind the 65 truck. 55 of Jesse Adams looking to make a pass for the lead. wide as we turn off into turn number 1. Still 3 wide as we exit onto the back straightaway. Almost a little 4 wide action going on. The high side lost its momentum. Dean Qualley didn't qualify. He started way in the back. He is up to P number 7. He is up 11 positions. Austin Green also cracking the top 10 there in his number 15 truck. He's up 13 positions. Qualley and Green are both members of Far North Motorsports. See if they can hook together. Ooh, Dean decides I don't want to play quite yet. Ball's back. Brady Ford doing some pushing on that 48 of Will Cloud. Got to be real careful when you're bump drafting these trucks. If you're not square, you will get them loose. Whoa, got a blinker. Not what you want to see as you're going through the middle of a corner in 3 and 4. Will Cloud bringing that high line back with some force. He's got plenty of guys working with him. Frank Hughes in that 61 truck gets hung out in the middle. Dude, fast pitch softball's cool. I never understood how they could throw like that. I would have thought they'd have broke their arm the way they wind up on that thing. I ain't gonna lie though, I enjoy watching it. Frank Hughes got some dancing partners in that middle line. He's got Carroll and Joe Darnell in that 2 truck helping them battle back in the middle. Ooh. Floyd gets into the back of the 48 truck, got him a little loose, had to back off of it. That's going to break up their momentum on that high side. Frank Hughes back to the point. Bails on those buddies in the middle line that brought him back up there. Really? That's pretty interesting. I may have to check that out. I'd like to give it a try one time just to see. I used to pitch in baseball when I was younger. Wasn't that great at it, but I had fun. I think I played almost every position on a baseball field. Didn't care for catcher. Nope, didn't like it. Alright, that outside line dropping way back. We got the Hughes boys lined up on the inside row. Frank, Dominic, and then Wayne Lowe, who is part of the Hughes boys. Then we got Kyle Ingerfeld and the 15 of Austin Green. Matt Cochran coming into your picture now. Ooh, he's going to slide up high, try to get a run around the 15 truck. We are about halfway into our first run here. Be interesting to see who these guys are going to partner up with when they go to do their pit stops. The 03 of Justin Hughes all by himself in no man's land, about a half a lap behind. Neil Rutt in that 34 truck about 3/4 of a lap behind. It's going to be hard for those boys to catch up without a caution coming out. Let's jump on board with Kyle Lingerfeld in that 65 truck. These guys that are back in the pack are saving fuel. You can see he's off the throttle quite a bit there. You can hear the change in the motor, and he's not sucking up to the guy in front of him just so he has time to react. Keeping that thing right around 6,900, 7,000 RPMs. You can see when you're looking out the windshields of these trucks, you can't see a whole lot when you're right up behind a guy. Let's look at Brady Floyd. You see he's peeking out a little bit to the high side there, maybe trying to get some air on the grill. Matt Cochran is up on the point for Darnell Racing. Oh, 20 trucks blinking a little bit. See, you can't see nothing in front of Will Cloud's truck. Will Cloud dropping to the bottom of Carroll. You'll see the 20 go with him. They're teammates. Zachary Thornton's going to want to try to get down with them. Currently pushing that 93 truck on the high line. Dean Qualley and Austin Green have moved up to the high side. And there goes the 35 dropping down low in front of teammate Will Cloud. Our leader currently is running 183 miles an hour. Austin Green is actually running at 186. Got a pretty big gap there between Cloud and Brady Floyd. It's got to be careful. You leave that much room, someone's going to try to sneak down in there between you. Neil Rutt has lost a lap. Justin Hughes is going to be the next one to go down a lap here. Oh, big crash. That looked like Dustin Carroll. He's already backwards there. Looks like he's going to pick up some front end damage for the 15 truck. Let's back that up, see what happens. Joe Darnell coming up. You can see he's not centered and kind of swerves to the right. Gonna right hook him. Right into the wall, back down in front of Austin Green. Hard hit by Green to the front end of that truck. Dean Qualley's gonna sneak through. Carroll gonna come back up and collect the number 2 truck again. Jesse Adams gonna collect a little bit of damage. Oh no, Nick Fuller as well towards the end. Landon Lacey hard on the brakes, got him locked up, turns it back to the right. 41 truck of Dean DeMur. Both of those trucks look like they made it through. A lot of damage to the front end of that 15 truck. We're going to see him pitting and work on repairing that. No fast repairs for these guys. See Austin Green's pit stop here. It's going to be a long one for Austin, trying to get some of that damage repaired. There's a 93 truck of Carroll in. Ooh, Carroll is out of it. Green's still working on his truck. That front end damage, he might be able to do a good pusher, but he won't be able to run out up front on his own. That looks like it will give Neil Rutt the wave around, and that saved Justin Hughes from going a lap down. So depending on how much damage he had, they have about 2.5 minutes that it takes these guys to travel around the track under caution. So you can fix a goodly amount of damage during that time, but your truck will never be the same again. It will always have some issues. Hey Dak Fu, thanks for sharing our stream tonight. Really appreciate you guys over there. You guys always put on a great show. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and good luck during the playoffs. Leaders coming back down. Austin Green still on pit road. Austin's going to lose a lap. I'm kind of shocked he stayed in there that long. These guys are just topping off their fuel to get a little extra. Top off, back out. Dominic Hughes is going to be our leader off of pit road, followed by Dean Qualley in that number 17 machine. Congratulations to Dean's daughter, Brooke. Sounded like she passed her driver's test today, so she is now a licensed driver. How scary is that? Actually, I've raced with Brooke a little bit on iRacing. She is a great driver, at least on iRacing. Hopefully that carries over onto the road. Congratulations, Brooke, on that. It's a milestone in your life. It gives you a little bit of freedom. We'll see if Dean can bring home that number 17 truck in first place tonight. Austin Green still in the pits. He's going to lose another lap the way it looks. He must have had a lot more damage than what it looked like. These guys are getting ready to go green. The 83 truck is going to be leading us down to the start-finish line. Green flag is up in the air. Not sure what iRacing did there to have all those cars lined up on the inside line. Must have all been speeding in the pits or something, or entered a closed pits. Now they're back side by side racing. Fresh tires, full tank of gas. They will have to do at least one more pit stop yet. See those guys jockeying for position as we enter turn number 3. 3 wide. Takes these guys about a lap and a half to get back up to full speed. Looks like Brady Floyd's got that high side moving pretty good right now. They got 4 trucks nose to tail. The inside line's got 2, and then a big gap back to that 65 truck. You can see trying to do a little bit of side drafting so he doesn't lose ground. Dean Qualley falling back a little bit on that restart. Will Cloud and Zach Thornton with a little bit of a breakaway. 2 trucks against the rest of the field. That's going to come back to hurt them. Once these other trucks get lined up, they're going to blow past these 2 like they're standing still. Here comes a 65 truck. Oh! Gets into the back of Thornton. Big crash. Hopefully that doesn't collect too many. Oh no, Dean Qualley looks like he's going to be involved in that one. The 65 truck was coming, but he wasn't clear. Clips the right rear. That's pretty much going to end Thornton's run for tonight. Let's jump on board with Dean Qualley. Dean's not going to be able to see much of it happening as we're going here. Coming out of the corner, he's going to see some smoke. Moves up just a little bit. Gets clipped in the right rear. Locking it down. Oh. Just gets T-boned by the 4 truck of Matt Cochran. That's going to put an end to his night as well. Just like that, we are down 5 trucks. The rest of the field coming in to at least top off on fuel. They do only have 3 sets of tires. I wouldn't think they'd want to put those on quite yet. There's a 17 of Quali, the 2 of Joe Darnell. I don't see the 15 of Austin Green sitting on pit road anymore. I do believe Austin Green has left the competition for tonight, unfortunately. Kyle Lingerfeld is the first one off of pit road, but I'm going to be pretty sure that he's going to be getting an EOL for that one. Colton Burkhammer, thanks for the like on Facebook, bud. Really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. We're with the EFRL Truck Series tonight. Our playoff race. We got 2 more races after this. A couple of our playoff drivers have already taken some huge hits and points tonight. It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. I'm sure the admins are reviewing that last wreck. We'll see what happens there, who they're going to give an EOL to. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. Looks like a lot of the drivers are coming down pit road one more time. Just realized where my logo was placed, so we don't want that covering up the bottom of the tower down there. We'll move that out of the way so you guys can see what's going on. Sorry about that. Alright, let's take a look. See if the caution lights are off on the pace car. Wayne Lowe is sitting in the lead. Yes, he is. Wayne Lowe going to lead us back to green. Looks like we're all single file tonight. Cloud in second, Neil Rutt in third, Justin Hughes in fourth, and Brady Floyd rounding out our top 5 as we head back to Green Flag Racing. Alright, we're 25 laps into our main event. We've got 2 cautions so far. Actually, a little bit more than what I was expecting out of the way these guys have been running, but we did have 2 weeks off in the truck series, so I'm sure everybody was antsy to get back going Green Flag Racing. And just a little over aggressive in the early stages of this one. Jesse Adams up high in that 55 truck trying to make some grounds. Got the 03 of Justin Hughes a little bit loose as they side drafted. Well, Cloud looks content. He's lost a lot of his teammates already. Looks like he's just willing to ride around behind that 04 truck for a little bit. Jesse Adams bringing that high side along with Josh Fox in the 09 truck. I haven't talked about these guys much tonight. They've just been chilling out in the back. We're just about halfway there, and these guys are coming to the front. Only 3 trucks up on the top side. Brady Floyd moving up to join him, maybe give him a little bit of a hand, or maybe he's just looking to find a way up to his teammate. See that 55 of Jesse Adams got a little bit of damage to the right side of his truck. Might have scraped the wall. That top line with only 4 trucks is managing to hold their own currently. Staying pretty even with that inside line. Hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial weekend. Thank all the troops for everything they've done for us. A lot of them gave up everything so we can do what we love to do, whether it's racing on a video game, spending quality time with our friends and family. But we all owe those soldiers a debt of gratitude for everything they've given up and the ultimate sacrifice that those people have made for us. Wayne Lowe continuing to lead down low. 48 truck pushing them. Got teammates on the bottom, teammates up on the top. Down the bottom we got Wayne Lowe, we got Neil Rutt And we have the 61 of Frank Hughes and the 03 of Justin Hughes. The only odd man out there is that 48 truck up top. We got the 55, 90, and 09. All teammates with odd man out of that number 20 truck of Brady Floyd. Ooh, that top line got broke up quite a bit. Inside line's going to pull away. Matt Cochran, lap truck, about to go another lap down. He's way down on the apron, staying out of the way, and that Ford truck badly damaged. Had 5 minutes to repair. Dean Qualley's still on pit road. He had an hour of repair to that number 17 machine. Brady Floyd looking to sneak down in line. Dean Demert, let's jump back with him. Dean's always a threat to win these races. Him and Landon Lacey have been finishing first and second quite a bit this season. They've worked together well on several tracks. Pardon me, it's been a long day. These guys have fallen all the way back for DACFU Enterprises to the back of that lead pack. Zachary Thornton about to go another lap down. These guys continue to run nose to tail up front. Looks like they've kind of settled in for a little bit, playing a little game of follow the leader. They move up and go around the 35 truck. Looked like Will Cloud thought maybe he might be able to capitalize on the move. Did not quite work out for him. Looks like DACFU Enterprises is trying to make another bid for the front. "33 laps into this race. We are over halfway. Looks like most of these guys repit on lap 23. So we're about halfway into this fuel run. Jesse Adams making some headway all on his own on that outside lane, just by side drafting. I'm impressed with how well Jesse's done. For a truck all on his own, he's falling back now, but he was all the way up beside that 04 truck. That is very impressive. He's still holding on, pretty equal with some of these guys up front. Hanging right around that 5th position with no help at all. The 90 of Fox jumps up there. Kyle Lingerfeld back up into the mix. Josh Fox making a move for the lead. Lingerfeld and the 90 of Fox are going to put their trucks in front of the 04. Fu Enterprises Incorporated are going to take over the lead. "25 laps to go." Looks like we got one green flag pit stop left to make, and then it's going to be go time for these guys. Brady Floyd moving to the outside, trying to follow the same lines as what Jesse Adams did earlier. Forcing his way down in between. He's lucky he didn't get turned. Jesse lifted a little bit and let him move down in. Try that on lap 59. I don't think Jesse'd be so kind. Landon Lacey, Dean DeMur, and the 09 of Daniel Park just kind of riding around in the back currently. No damage done to those machines the way it looks. Dean DeMur and Landon Lacey now jump up to the high side. We'll see if that 09 of Park is able to go with them. They got a good head of steam. Past 4 trucks already. Going to be taking over the 48 of Cloud. Brady Floyd jumps out. They do not give him room to come in. They're making a bid for the front, and they don't want his help. Dean DeMur has the lead from 90 of Josh Fox. We'll see if he's able to hold on to it. We still got 22 laps to go. 21 coming to the line. Oh! Fox gets bumped. See if he's able to hold on to it. He keeps it going straight, but he just lost all of the positions. Up front, it's a 5-truck battle. Dean DeMur, Landon Lacey, Brady Floyd, Daniel Park, and Will Cloud. Cloud and Floyd are teammates. Landon Lacey and the 09 of Park are teammates. And Dean DeMur's kind of all on his own right now. Although Lacey and DeMur have worked well with each other in the past, they love racing each other. Laps to go. These guys last pit on lap 23. Coming up on Drew Trader. Drew is currently on the lead lap, about to go a lap down. Doesn't look like he's got any damage. He moves down to the bottom and lets these guys go by. Maybe he's able to slide back up and catch the tail end of this pack. Got some more lap trucks up in front of Dean Demers. Demers and Landon Lacey, along with Dan Park, put on a great charge, coming from dead last just 3 laps ago to take over this race. Kyle Lingerfeld moving to the high side. He's looking. Doesn't have any help as of yet. Matt Cochran going another lap down, and they're also catching the 35 truck of Zach Thornton. Looks like Thornton's going to stay low. Will be 18 laps to go this time by. The 41 truck is leading. We do have one truck peeling off to go down pit road. Looks like Wayne Lowe and Drew Trader have pit. We'll see what happens. That could be race winning strategy for them. At least for Wayne, because Trader is a lap down. Thornton looks to be getting antsy, currently running in that 4th spot behind Daniel Park. Top 3, top 4, top 5, 6, everybody's coming to pit road. Side by side is not a good idea coming down pit road. You want to make sure that you're not blocking somebody else from getting into their pit stall. Demers peels off. Looks like Cloud was wrong on where his pit stop was. Demers just fuels up and goes. Landon Lacey down and away. Brady Floyd down and away. Very fast pit stops for the 54 and 41 truck. Brady Floyd's going to come out 3rd right behind him. And Daniel Park, Nick Fuller, and Kyle Lingerfeld. Field is spread out quite a bit. Brady Floyd has no dancing partners with him. We'll see if his spotters are trying to make a game plan. Teammate Will Cloud is 6 seconds back. Going to be 15 laps to go this time by. I'm not sure what's going on with my overlay. It still shows Landon Lacey in the pit, so obviously he is not. See if we can get this thing to refresh and work right. Alright, there we go. Kyle Lingerfeld making a bid for the lead. Top 6 cars are all grouped together. Then there's a 3-second gap back to the next group of cars. Dean DeMer and Landon Lacey with Kyle Lingerfeld on the high side. No dancing partners for Kyle. He's going to dive back down below and tuck in behind the number 41 of Dean DeMer. Overlay problems. They're working for you guys, so that's all that matters. That second group has caught them, looking to make this interesting, and we are 13, going to be 12 to go here. Frank Hughes takes over the lead from Landon Lacey, followed by Neil Rutt and Justin Hughes, who was almost a lap down before that last caution came out. He has battled his way back up to the front of this thing. Got everybody jockeying for position. We got Frank Hughes on the bottom line now, right in front of Landon Lacey. Left his teammates up on the high side all alone. Will Cloud in the middle trying to thread the needle. Guys are driving like it's the last lap, but we still got 12 more laps to go. DeMer and Lacey drop below that yellow line, falling back a little bit. Interesting strategy with very little time left. Up front, we now have Neil Rutt on the point with the 48 car of Will Cloud on the high side. We're going to be 11 laps to go this time by. Getting a little dicey. I'm kind of expecting to see one more caution. Josh Fox has fallen way off the pace. Must have had a bad pit stop. 15 seconds behind. First 11 cars are 1 second from first to 11th. And then we're 15 seconds back to the 90 truck of Mr. Josh Fox. Coming out of turn number 4. Looks like Brady Floyd turns the 03 truck back. Oh, takes out Brady Floyd trying to make a move, put his truck where there wasn't any room. Let's go back and take a look at that. Daniel Parker, unfortunately, is going to be an innocent bystander, and this didn't have anywhere to go for him. Let's find a little better view and jump on board with Brady Floyd here. I'm glad I'm not an admin for this one. Let's find... Far chase, back this up just a little bit. Brady Floyd looking to make it 3 wide. Justin Hughes just trying to follow Will Cloud. Gets turned by Brady Floyd down into the 55 truck. Hughes snaps back around and just clips the back end of the 09 truck hard into the outside wall. That's going to end his chances on this one. Rutt and Hughes stay out. Looks like everybody else is coming to pit road. We're going to have about 8 laps to go and we go back green flag racing. Drew Trader getting a wave around. We'll see what the officials say for the official cause of that one. Our race official tonight is the 04 truck of Matt Cochran. We had a small field, so he was racing for a little bit. Looks like we currently have looks like we're going to have 9 trucks out of this race, or at least out of contention. That will help Josh Fox get bunched back up to the rest of the field. It has hurt a couple of our playoff drivers, Daniel Park being one of them. Zach Thornton is 5 laps down, another one of our playoff drivers. Dominic Hughes, a playoff driver. Playoff driver that's not here tonight that it's going to hurt is Donnie Bartlett. Donnie wishes he could race with us, but he has a new job, and so sometimes life takes over. But he's with us here in spirit tonight, cheering on his buddies. Alright, we're going to go green next time by. We got Hughes and Rutt leading us to green, followed by Cloud and Floyd. So row 1 is Team Hughes. Rutt's not officially on the Hughes team, but he's part of those guys. He's a collaborator. Second row we got Cloud and Floyd, another teammate. Going to be pretty interesting for the last 8 laps. Can't wait to see what happens. If you're just joining us in, thanks for joining the EFRL Tuesday Night Truck Series. We got 2 more playoff races after this one. It's going to come down to the wire. Pace car is dipping off. We're going back green flag racing. If we need them, we do have 3 green-white checkers. Hopefully we won't have to use those. Green flag is up in the air as these guys are going to be coming out of the tri-oval. I don't know if that start was legal by Rut. Unless he had lane choice. I wasn't paying that close attention, I guess. He drops down in front of the 61 truck of Hughes. So we got teammates of Rut and Hughes. Then we got Will Cloud and Nick Fuller in the 14. Dean DeMer making his way back up to the front, along with Brady Floyd, Landon Lacey, and the 04 truck of Wayne Lowe. Josh Fox back up in the mix with Kyle Lingerfeld, Jesse Adams, and Drew Trader. Looks like they are the last of the cars on the lead lap. Looks like Trader and Adams have a little bit of damage. They're falling back from this group a little bit. 6 laps to go as we cross the stripe. We got Will Cloud on the outside, Neil Rutt down on the bottom. Brady Floyd looks like he's itching to make it 3 wide on that high side. Brady's not one to sit by and just let things happen. He takes charge. Wayne Lowe creeping up on the back bumper of the 61 truck teammates. Going to help push the 34 truck to victory tonight. Next time by, we're going to have 5 laps to figure that one out. Will Cloud, Nick Fuller, and Brady Floyd on that high side. Don't count the 41 or the 54 truck. Those guys are calculating. Going down the back straightaway once again. Sorry if that static is carrying over. A little bit of a mic issue tonight. Must be a theme. I had a little problem with my mics last night at the real races. Dean DeMer jumped to that high side, making it 3 wide. Dean DeMer has a slight edge as they enter into turn number 3. Fall back a little bit there, lost his momentum. No caution. We're Dean DeMer and Landon Lacey on that high side trying to battle it out with Will Cloud and Nick Fuller. Frank Hughes is still in the picture, but he's fallen back just a little bit. Brady Floyd looking to catch up, be a factor in the finish of this one. 2 laps to go this time by. 14 with some major front end damage. He can be a good pusher, but I don't think he's going to be able to pull out and make a move. Be like a big sail on the front of that 14 truck. Headed into turn number 3. Touching that apron just a little bit. Will Cloud has a slight advantage over the 41. Brady Floyd dropping back. Looks like he's going to move down to the bottom. 41 and 54 trying to hold their own on the high side as we come to the stripe. Going to be the white flag lap. Brady Floyd moves back to the top. Brady Floyd, almost went down to the middle. Floyd and Frank Hughes look like they both had the same idea at the same time. They were going to jump to the middle. There wasn't room for 4 trucks. It's getting dicey. '41 of Dean Demers takes over the lead, followed by Landon Lacey. Will Cloud in third as they exit turn number 4 for the final time. Will Cloud moves up high. Doesn't have any drafting help. Can only side draft. Coming to the line. Looks like it's Dean Demers, Landon Lacey, and Will Cloud. What a finish. We'll let our leaders come around to the start-finish line, and then we will pull them up into the booth. What an amazing finish. That could have ended a lot worse for these guys. I don't know if that truck is going to pass Tech now. All right, let these boys jump up in the booth. All right, we've got our third place finisher, Mr. Will Cloud. Congratulations, Will.
Thank you, Mick. It was a great race, I guess. I mean, the beginning of the race was full of cautions, so I was kind of glad that in the middle we were able to get a nice green flag run, and then I was able to put myself in a spot where I was up front, and with maybe 3 or 4 to go, I don't even know what happened on the inside, but they all wrecked, and next thing you know, I find myself leading the bottom with 2 to go, and unfortunately, I could not hold that on the final lap.
No, you were kind of left high and dry without any teammates to help you.
Yeah, Brady couldn't get to me, and Zach had damage, so I was kind of just sitting there alone, just hoping that things would go my way, but honestly, to come home with third, I'm not complaining at all, but would have been nice to hang on for that win.
Definitely. I do believe you are, what, second in points?
Yeah, I did have a 1-point lead going into this race, but
Okay.
now that Landon finished in front of me, he's going to be your new points leader.
It's going to be very close. We've only got 2 races left in the season.
Yeah, I checked the schedule. We have both Iowa and Homestead, and Iowa is tied for my least favorite track on iRacing, so we'll see how that one goes, and then I'm looking forward to Homestead.
A lot of the other upfront points runners had a lot of problems tonight. Daniel Park got caught up in a crash. Last I saw, Josh Fox wasn't having a very good run. Nick finished up there, and then Dean DeMer moved up quite a bit. But yeah, you guys are definitely going to be the ones to beat next week.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be pretty much me versus Landon, unless something else happens.
Alright, well, congratulations, but anybody you want to give a shout out to tonight?
But to give a shout out to my teammates, Brady Floyd and Zachary Thornton, you for the broadcast, and 4 O'Clock Media.
Awesome, well thank you. We look forward to seeing you back on the podium next week at Iowa.
Thank you.
Alright, we got our second place finisher, Mr. Landon Lacey.
Hey, Mick, how you doing?
Pretty good, bud. Love that truck.
Thank you. I like it too. I like the old Exide paint. Reminds me of Jeff Burton.
Definitely, that has been one of my favorites forever. You definitely did it justice tonight, bringing home P number 2. I was a little concerned. I saw you guys drop back with, 10 to go. You and Dean dropped to the end of the longest line there, and I was a little worried you wouldn't be able to make it back to the front.
Yeah, we kind of did a little mock test run there about, I don't remember, around lap 45 or so. Just to see what we could do at the good lord. Just to see what we could do at the end of the race. And I mean that was all the information we needed. Had a couple other trucks end up getting wrecked, and sadly one of them was, well, 2 of them were my teammates, so I hate that for them. But at the end there, we were just like, wherever the momentum takes us is where we're gonna go. And me and Dean have been talking about working together in this race since the Cup race at Talladega, where it's both races in the Cup and the truck. Me and Dean pulled it off to win the race. So happy to finish second. I finished ahead of Will. That was my goal tonight because Will was ahead of me for the points lead by 1 point. So my goal was, just to finish ahead of Will.
Did you lead any laps tonight?
I did.
Awesome, good. All right. Yeah, it looks like right now you're going to have a 1-point lead over him going into next week in Iowa.
And Iowa's a really good track for me. Iowa, a little fun fact about myself, I've been on iRacing 8 years now. My first ever league race win that I had came at Iowa. So that track holds a near and dear spot in my heart. And so I'm really looking forward to going there next week.
Well, you definitely know how to get around that place then.
Oh yeah, I like that. Any short track, dude. I love short tracks, road. Short tracks, road courses. Just about anywhere we go. I just love racing in general.
Awesome, bud. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you back next week in Iowa.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
He did it again, Mr. Dean DeMer coming home with the win.
Yeah, but that was an exciting finish there, and interesting race. We had some wrecks, and coincidentally enough, Landon and I worked with each other for the entire race, and we were there at the end when it mattered. We came up with a plan, and we stuck to it.
Looks like this is win number 6 for you on the season.
Yeah, I never expected to be this good, and be as successful as I have been. So definitely, I'm grateful for all the finishes and races I'm a part of in this league, and every week it's just I have a blast. So that's what it's about.
Well, that'll definitely help you out in the playoff hunt tonight. Some of the other top contenders had problems, like Dan Park and Josh Fox and Frank Hughes.
Yeah, I missed a week there, and so just the last couple weeks here gonna definitely help me out in points and, like you said, troubles from other people above me. So
Next week we're headed to Iowa. How do you like that track?
I was okay in the Cup race. I'm sure these trucks are gonna handle a little bit different there than the Cup car, but I think it should be all right. Should be some fun short track racing.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations on your win. Is there anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
I want to thank Chevrolet and the Memorial Day scheme I ran tonight. I want to thank the admins. I want to thank the broadcasters for making all this happen, and all of our sponsors, Ford Cloak, Falcon Graphics, everybody that's a part of this and makes this show happen. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you back next week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, mate.
Yep. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. From myself here at All the Dirt, Dean Qualley with the EFRL, we're signing off. Everybody have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining in once again. We got 2 races left in the season, and we hope to make them a barn burner. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining in tonight. 10-4 and good night. Yeah, Neil, I get you there, bud. Sad face all around, bud. You had a good run going there at the end.